Hey, welcome to Midday Motivation. All right. Before we get started, I just want to remind you, if you haven't done so already, click the little button in the top right-hand corner of the video to subscribe so that you can get notifications of when we go live. I'm sorry about that pause. I was hearing some strange toy noises. So make sure you subscribe using the button in the top corner. Go to my page, Takia D. Hansley. Like my page, sign up for notifications, share the videos and any posts that you see on my page, and I hope you're inspired. Let's share so we can inspire others. So, moving on with today's midday motivation topic. What are you selling? What are you selling? Everybody is selling something. Everybody's selling something. You're either selling, if you say, Takia, I'm not a salesman, I'm not selling anything, you're wrong. Everybody's selling something. Okay, you're either selling things or you're selling you. So first, let's talk about things that people sell. People sell clothes, shoes, food, bags, businesses, pills, hair, restaurants. Those are the things that people sell. But then people also sell themselves. But when I say you sell you, when I say you're selling yourself, I mean you're selling like your personality, your friendship, your trust. Okay? And I don't sell my friendship. I give my friendship away for free. No, you sell it. Okay? And when I say you sell it, I mean you promote it. Okay? You're pushing it. You're advertising it, whether you know it or not. So, you're walking around with your Coach bag with all the C's all over it. Everybody knows a Coach bag when they see one. Okay? So that Coach bag, whether you know it or not, whether you realize it or not, while you're walking around with that cute Coach bag, Coach should be saying, thank you very much, because you're selling that Coach bag. That's why they made it like that. So wherever you go, people know that's a Coach bag. That you're just a walking advertisement. You're selling everything you have on. Oh, I have, yeah, but this is my stuff. It's not for sale. No, babe, you're selling it. You're advertising it. You're advertising it for those people. You just went and bought your baby some new Jordans. Then you posted on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Jordan is not sending you a check, but thank you for advertising for him. You get what I'm saying? You're selling these brands. That's what I want you to understand. You're selling other people's brands. But today, I'm going to help you learn how to sell you. I'm not telling you don't wear brand name things. That's not what I'm saying. I like nice things myself, okay? But what I want you to understand is more important than those things that you have and the things that you're selling every day. You have to understand that you come first. You're the first thing that is being sold. That's the first thing that you want to sell. You don't want to be that person that's known by the things that they have. So, for example, many years ago, when I was in high school, my cousin Penny, hey Penny Winnie, she had this thing about shoes, okay? Penny is a sneaker head. And that's all she saw. That's what she wore, and that's all she saw. I could be talking to Penny about somebody. Oh, do you know Anthony Butler? You know, he's in our class. He sits 3 rows back, real quiet, but he's real smart. She has no idea who I'm talking about. You know, Anthony, the guy that wears those blue and black Penny Hardaways most of the time. Oh, yeah, I know him. Penny knew people by the shoes that they wore. Okay? So, is that your brand? That's the brand that she saw off of them. Okay? They were that shoe brand. So, what are you selling? What advertisement is coming across from you? When you step into a room, the first thing people see or the first thing people notice, the first thing you sell somebody, is it somebody else's business, somebody else's product, somebody else's service, or is it you as a person, your personality, your trust, your friendship, your humor? Okay? I personally, like I said, I like nice things. But when I step into a room, that's not what you see. I'm selling me. When I step into a room, especially a room of people that I know, there's Takia. People know me by my name, not by what I wear or what I do. Well, or what I have. I sell me. I sell my friendship. I sell my personality. I sell my help. I sell my sunshine with all of you every day. I sell my kindness, my time. Okay, the time that I put into the work that I do. The time that I put into branding myself. I'm creating my own brand. Those things are a part of my brand. Okay? So when people see me, they see my brand, not all the other brands that are around me. There aren't other brands suffocating my brand because my brand stands out the most when I enter a room or when I put my stamp on something. If you receive a project and my name is on it, you know that you can expect it to be done. You can expect it to be complete. You can expect it to be thorough because that's my brand. That's how I operate. So what are you selling? What is your brand? What does your brand represent? If your name is on something, am I going to get it and roll my eyes and say, oh my God, I have to redo this without even looking through it just because your name is on it? Or can I receive something with your name on it and I'm already smiling because I know you have put your stamp on it. Okay, that's what I'm talking about when we talk about what are you selling. Are you selling perfection and thoroughness and greatness? Or are you just a vessel suffocated by all the other things that you have that you're selling and don't even realize that you're selling? Okay, now here's another example. Okay, because I don't want you to get confused with what I'm trying to say today. All right, when I talk about what are you selling and what's your brand. Okay, if I drove a Bentley, okay, Bentley does not necessarily need me to be their salesperson, but once I'm driving that Bentley, what does that say about me? That Bentley brand now rubs off on me. I'm driving around now. Every person I pass, I'm putting Bentley image in their head, especially if I'm driving fast. That's another Bentley commercial. That's another Bentley commercial. Every time I'm passing somebody, that's another Bentley commercial. Right now, every time I say Bentley, that's a Bentley commercial. Okay? They don't need me to sell them, but it's happening anyway. And now that I'm driving a Bentley, what does that say about me? What is that saying about my brand? Now, Bentley becomes part of my brand. Okay? I didn't become a part of Bentley's brand because Bentley is fully established. They've already made their brand. They have built their brand already and established this is what we stand for. Nobody can shake that brand. So even if I don't keep my Bentley clean, that's not saying anything about Bentley because Bentley has already set the standard for what Bentley is. So what I'm telling you today is set that standard for what you are. So no matter what somebody else says about you, because things do come and try to tarnish your brand. People try to tarnish your brand, but if you establish your brand and who you are, undeniably, no one else can tarnish your brand. Because everybody knows, oh, no. I don't care what you say. This is what I know to be true about Takia. All right? So establish your brand the way you want it to be, because your brand is going to build regardless. Whether you make a conscious effort to build your brand and establish it the way that you want it to be, it's going to build on its own, whether or not you take the effort to do it. Because your brand is two parts. Your brand is what you want people to think about you and what people actually think about you. So your job is to make sure that they align so that that common ground is what you desire it to be, what you want people to perceive you as. All right. Let's see. So your homework, okay, is daily. Work on your brand, establish who you are, and make sure that what you're putting out, especially on social media and offline, when you do things and when you go places, make sure that you are making a conscious effort to represent yourself in the way that you want people to see you. And your social media presence, I can't say this enough, your social media presence builds your brand on autopilot. Children. Thank you. Sorry about that. So your brand is being built on social media on autopilot. When you go to look for a job, when you are meeting new people, when you go to, everybody checks your social media. Okay? It's just automatic now. That's what people do. They check your social media. So you want your brand to be represented well on social media and offline in everything you do and everywhere you go. And before I close, I want to, I'm just going to give you a couple more examples because we're running a little over today. But think about it like this. Oprah Winfrey is a brand. Her brand is humongous, okay? If she puts her stamp on it, it's sold. Sold out with back orders for months. That's the power of her brand. If Oprah says get it, it's got and gone. All right? Is your brand that powerful? Do you have that type of say so? Do you have that type of authority behind your brand? Do you think if Beyonce decided today she's going to start selling weave, that their weave is going to sit on the shelf? No. Beyonce can put her name on anything and people are going to run out and buy it. Go Beehive, okay? So, because that's her brand. She has built her brand up to be so huge and so massive, so powerful, so influential that it doesn't matter what people say about her, what people write about her. She's Queen Bee. And people will continue to support her because she has built her brand. What is your brand? What are you selling? Beyonce could start selling bean pies and they'll be sold. What are you selling? That's her brand. Her brand is fierceness. Okay? You think Beyonce, you think fierce. That girl is bad. I don't know why people think if I do, if I buy Beyonce's bean pie, I'm going to be fierce, I'm going to be bad. No, I can't quite guarantee that. But you go buy it because she put her stamp on it. All right? And I'm not even going to talk about Patti LaBelle's pies. She didn't bake all those millions of pies y'all were buying. But you bought them because she put her stamp on it. So, when you build your brand, Patti LaBelle is an artist. She's a singer. She's a performer. Beyonce is a performer. She's a musician. She's Beyonce. No matter what she's selling, she's putting her brand on it. And I say that because I make this point because a lot of my followers are network marketers. Meaning you're selling products or services that represent another company. Are you building your brand or are you building that company's brand? Build your brand. Just like Beyonce, she has built her brand. No matter what she's selling, it's gonna sell because her stamp is on it. So you establish your brand so that no matter what you're selling, what you're doing, it's selling. You're making moves, it's happening. You're making profits. The product is moving, not because of what the product is or how great the company is, but because you're selling it and that's your brand. You put your stamp on it, so I'm going to get it. All right. So, I think I've gone on long enough today. As I said, think about what you're selling. Sell you first. That's the logo for my brand. Build you, then your business. Okay? So, today you got a little insight into what I do, but build your brand. Build you first. The business will follow. Enjoy your day. Have an amazing day on purpose with your brand first. You are in the lead. So you write the path. You tell people what to think about you. I appreciate you. I love you. Like and share the information, the inspiration, the motivation with everyone around you. Have an amazing day. Thank you.